going on, guys? This video is going to be on using a drill and impact driver to put a screw into wood. Pretty simple and straightforward, but I'll show you guys how this is done. First thing is that you want to make sure the screw that you're using and the drill bit that you're using are the right size for each other. The way you do that is you hold the drill bit up to the screw, and the drill bit should be about the size of the shaft here. The teeth above it and below it should stick out beyond the edge of the drill bit so that they cut into the wood, but the center part of the screw is going to be able to go straight into the hole that you're drilling. So in this case, these two are the right size for each other. We're going to take our drill, and the way this works, you've got forward and reverse, and then speed settings on here. So right now that's low speed, that's what you're going to use for driving the screw in. And then there's the high speed that you're going to use for actually drilling the hole. To put the drill bit in, this is a keyless chuck, so you can just spin that back and forth, or a faster way is to just hold it, pull the trigger, reverse, put the bit in, and then you're going to tighten it down, and then just snug it. Now you're able to go about drilling the hole. When you go to drill the hole, what you want to make sure is that you don't put too much pressure on the drill bit. If you do, you can end up snapping the bits off. So wherever you want that to be, put the drill there. I'm on the high speed setting, and we're going to turn this to the drill bit setting there. Go full speed. And now we have our hole to put the screw into. Going to take our drill bit out and grab our Phillips bit driver. Make that a little bigger. Put that in and tighten it down. Now this is where your torque settings come into play. We're going to put this somewhere right about 12, and what should happen is the top of the screw should kind of stop nice and flush with the wood. If you put the setting too high, then it's going to go all the way into the wood. So put this on our screw. Before I do that though, what I want to do is adjust my speed setting. We should make this the low so we have lots of torque to drive the screw in. So now we're on the low setting. Get it started, and then now you got to put some weight behind this, otherwise it's just going to skip. So you're going to have to put some shoulder into it, and now it's going to drive the screw into the wood. If your setting is too low, it's not going to do anything. If your setting is too high, the opposite problem is going to happen. Oh, in that case it worked out pretty good. Now it's nice and flush, that's where we want it. If I go up to the 17 setting, you'll see it drives it all the way through the surface of the wood, and that's not what we want. That's too much power. So I flip the switch to reverse. Now I can take the screw back out. So that is how you go about using the drill. Now the other thing I want to show you is the impact driver. Before I do that, this is the impact driver. Very simple. All there is forward and reverse on it. There are no speed settings or anything like that. You do have to use drill bits that have the 1/4 inch hex adapter on them. You also have to use the 1/4 inch bit adapters. A typical drill bit like these are not going to work in it. So once again, this is my correct size drill bit for the screw that I'm using. You lift up on the collar, lift it up, and then just kind of push it into place. Now it's locked in. Make sure we're going forward, and we can drill the hole. Lift up on the collar, take that out, and now we will use our Phillips bit driver. Once again, lift up, push it in place, it's locked in, put it on the screw, and this is going to make a lot of noise. The hammering mechanism in here is pretty noisy, so if need be, wear ear protection, but we're going to get started, and then now we can just hold on to the piece and it will drive it in, but like I said, it's going to be noisy. So these have a lot of power. They don't twist your arm like a typical drill does. They just kind of drive the screw in. But noise is kind of the downside to them. So I'm going to flip it to reverse. and now the screw's back out. So this is going to be the drill, this is going to be the impact driver. If you need to switch out the batteries, all you have to do is, in this case, squeeze these two in, and then go grab the other one off the charger, put it in, just kind of tap it into place. So that is how to drill a hole, drive a screw in, and use both the drill and the impact driver. Talk to you guys later.